Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and we are in a shrine that is called the Water Guides. So this is actually a pretty tough one, I remember from my first time through. This one really lets Chronosis shrine. Shrine? No, shine! I'm not surprised that happened, because we're in a shrine and we're trying to make something shine, and that's just going to be a tongue twister that I don't like. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this demonstrates that you can use Cryonosis or Cryonis or whatever it's called on waterfalls as well, so you can use it on walls, essentially. Which is very nice. Hopefully I can make that jump. Okay. So that's really what this shrine's all about. It's just climbing up these Cryonosis blocks. I can get something up there. I remember exactly what that is. It should be opal, which is 60 rupees. I'm gonna get it. What the hell? It might actually be 100 rupees. I don't. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be more than what I think it is. So this might be a little tricky to create a staircase from here. It should be high enough for me to just climb up. Very good. What is it? Purple rupee. Okay, well, that was worth going for. Opal 60 rupees, so that would be even more worth going for, but that's good enough. Alright, so this is going to be pretty interesting of a puzzle to solve. The first time I did this, I tried to climb up this whole thing to influence it, but really what I think you have to do, you see that ball dropping down, and then, once again, here we go, but then our puzzle having you get a ball into one of the holes. Very common. We want to redirect it to go down to the hole, so you just have to play around with this. So that would knock it there, but then you can see it brings that little teeter-totter down, so we want to put a block right there. That's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. Ah, that's not going to work. I don't know why no, it worked. It stopped it enough, but it didn't work enough. I still need something else to catch it. So maybe that will work, and that'll get it to drop on in. Okay, that worked out. Very good. Yeah, I made that super difficult my first time through. I tried to climb up there, and I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to climb up there myself and see if I can, push the ball down. I don't remember exactly what I was trying to do, but I was doing it wrong. Let's just say that. I did it totally wrong the first time. Which is kind of the cool thing about the shrines, is that there's no one right way to do all of them. There are multiple ways to solve the puzzles, so I mean, that's just this game in a nutshell. There's so many ways to do things, so that's the beauty of it. Alright, can I skip all this crap? I want to at least show me getting the spirit orb so you get to hear the jing jing jing. I missed it last time. I had to cut it out. Alright, so we're going to check out what that structure was outside the shrine that we saw at the end of the last episode, so let's do that. Now that the shrine's finished, those spikes are gone, which is convenient. I'm glad they did that. I mean, we could have probably just used Cryonis to get over them. And now that I think about it, it's probably an alternate way to get into that shrine. Just use Cryonis, make a block, and jump over the spikes. But anyway, that's all in the past. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is our first stable. These are spread out throughout the map. There's quite a few of them. And these kind of serve... I kind of compare them to rest stops in real life. You kind of, you can go to them, you can sleep here. I mean, I guess you can't sleep at a rest stop, though some of them are right hotels. But anyway, you can sleep here and pass time. There's plenty of side quests you can activate here. Anytime you see someone with text and a red exclamation point on it, that's generally gonna trigger a side quest, so let's talk to these guys. I'm not going to do the side quest they're talking about, probably, but I'll at least kind of demonstrate. These guys look like they're twins, too. Domadak, and who was the other guy's name? Oh, I thought their names were going to be similar, like Domadak and Promadak. Treasure of the Great Bandit. So, we have a treasure hunt? No? Okay, yeah. Yeah, whenever a side quest is activated, you'll see text, like a big text on the screen telling you new side quest unlocked, but didn't get it this time. Here's a super important character, and also a very familiar character if you've been playing other Zelda games. Beetle is back. I'm glad they made him like a staple. Made his debut in Wind Waker, and he's been seen in what, Spirit Tracks, Skyward Sword, and I think Phantom Hourglass. I'm not sure, but I'm glad he keeps coming back. So, and he keeps serving the same purpose that he has served. He's a merchant, so you can buy various things from him. He's not the only person you can buy things from. Quite a few people in this game you just find walking around. You can buy stuff from. But Beetle, you're always gonna find them at the stables. So, let's see if I can buy anything from him. I should be able to at least get some arrows, shouldn't I? I can maybe sell some things too. I can get... Can I get 20 arrows? It's good. Yeah. It's 60, right? You don't have enough rupees. 6 times 20 is 120. I didn't do my math right. Let's... I mean, I think it's the same deal either way. I can get 10 for 60. So... yeah, essentially it's, what, 15 rupees per arrow, so let's go ahead and take them all. And he gets other things on there too, Restless Cricket, Hot-Footed Frog. Eventually we'll be buying those when we have more rupees to spend, but right now we're so tight, I'm not going to bother. But we got 10 arrows now to work with, that's very nice. I'm going to be talking to him quite a bit. I buy arrows from him all the time. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can make back some of those rupees. So, something else cool you can do in this game is you can sell things. This is really the primary way you get a lot of rupees in this game, is to sell stuff. So, primarily the things you want to sell are gems like opal or amber. You can see the prices, what they sell for right next to the item. A lot of this doesn't sell for great amounts. That's actually pretty good. 10 rupees for a monster part, for Octorok Tentacle. Meals usually sell pretty well too. The ones I have on hand do not, but some others, like, they can sell for hundreds, 100, 200 rupees. So, so if you want to make good money, selling meals works out pretty well. But the way I typically make it is just by selling gems. I haven't found much other use for the gems yet other than making money. So we're going to go ahead and sell our opal and our 2 ambers. And really, we just got our money back right there. We're back up to 100, and we can actually profit off of this whole thing. So really, we profited off of Beetle. We made 60 rupees off of him. So really, if I wanted to, I could buy those other arrows. In fact, I kind of want to now. Or do I want to... we'll hold off for now. I'm going to try to stock up on rupees. I don't want to be a big spender early in the game. Eventually, though, I'm going to become a super big spender. It's not hard to get a lot of rupees in this game. I remember my first playthrough, I had up to like 30 or 40,000 rupees. So you can get a lot of rupees. Yeah, as you go, rupees are not hard to come by. So, what's he doing? I don't care what you have to say. Alright. Yep, and then at the stables you'll find all sorts of goodies like, you know, food. You'll find some weapons laying around. There's a dog. I haven't really dealt with the dogs that much. Apparently what they can do, and I haven't figured it out, is that, and I just read this, is that they can, what did he do? He just, see, whenever you see that happen, a little red sparkle, that means that they're happy and they did something nice, I guess. For whatever reason, he likes me now. He's following me, is he? No, he's not. But if I give him an apple, he'll like me. So let's pull out an apple. Or we can pull out a steak. I kind of want to hold on to the steak, so... let's just pull out an acorn. Acorns are useless. So I'm going to give a useless item to a dog. He might not take it. They don't take every food that you drop for him. He might not take the acorn. He's eating something. Oh, no, he ate it. And then you'll see it will sparkle, right? Or maybe he didn't like it. Okay, we're wasting too much time. Okay, anyway, the dogs, apparently what the dogs do is they can lead you to treasure. And he is following me, so maybe I can get him to do it. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because, like I said in the last episode, I don't want to waste time doing really stupid things. And this qualifies as a really stupid thing, so I'm going to get rid of one of these spears. And grab this axe. I want to break off this. Oh, I scared the dog away. I'm sorry. Well, now he don't like me anymore. Alright. What else can I show you with stables before I get out of here? The main purpose of stables, of course, is docking horses. So, we're probably going to actually deal with that pretty soon. Another major function of stables I like to use them for is to cook. So you're always going to find a cooking pot at one. And, yeah, and every stable is a little bit different from what they offer as far as, like, items and side quests and stuff. So, you know, they can all be a little bit unique. I think if I climb this stable... I don't know if I can climb the stable, though. Can I? You can't really climb from underneath because you'll be blocked. You kind of have... No, what am I talking about? And apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't think you could climb them from underneath. And I did it effortlessly. Can I get up to the top? Why did I never try this? I always jumped to these from up high. I never tried to climb them because it looked like I couldn't climb them. Ooh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I wonder if I can get up this with my stamina. I don't know if I can get up this. Just don't use any of your jumps. There should be a Korok on top of this. Because you can hear the sound. If you listen for it, you can hear like a clicking sound. You'll learn that sound as what I call the Korok sound. Do I have a stamina replenisher, maybe? I think I might, actually. I do not. Nope, I don't have anything. I should be able to make it. So you can see that windmill right there. That's another sign that there's a Korok, so we'll walk up to it. And we're going to waste some of our arrows, I think. No, you can examine. Maybe I'll just give it to you. Okay. Usually when you find a windmill and you approach it, these balloons will pop up and you'll shoot them with your arrow, but apparently that one wasn't one of those. Yeah, sometimes you just find one where it says examine, you hit the button, and the Korok pops out. Alright, so, yeah, the main function, well, really not the main function, I don't really know what you would call the main function of the stables. They're just rest stops, that's the main function of them, but the implied function of them, when you look at the horse on top of them, and the fact that they're called a stable, well, they're for storing horses. So let's see if I can find a horse. I can maybe try to tame one. I don't know if I'll be able to tame one this early in the game. But, you know, we'll go for it. So, yeah, usually around stables you will find wild horses. And I should be finding one out here. Just usually like a group of like 3 or 4 of them just kind of wandering about nearby the stable. There they are. Okay, so you want to sneak up on them. Just be quiet, try to get around back. There's quite a few of them around here. Oh, they noticed me. Maybe let me just stay still. I'll go for that one that's closest and just slowly go up to it. Okay, getting close, looking for my prompt to mount. No, he's getting away. Come on, just a little bit closer, mount. Alright, and then you want to hit the left button to soothe them. So when you're on a wild horse, they'll kind of disobey you for a little bit. They won't always go in the direction that you point in. Even when you fully tame them, they'll do that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, just like in other Zelda games where you have horses, you can dash with them, and you have those little things at the bottom of the screen that show you how many dashes you have. And certain horses, this one has 2, others will have like 3 or 4, so it just depends. Like the horses actually do come with stats, like speed and stamina and whatever. Well, I don't remember exactly what they are. We'll find out in just a second once we get them to the stable, which I need to find. Yeah, once you grab a horse, you want to find the stable nearby. And I completely lost track of the stable. I completely lost track of the stable. Where is it? Yeah, calm down. Just keep spamming that soothe button on them. I would not recommend getting off until you have them registered. I don't want to go towards these enemies right now either, because I don't want them to knock me off the horse. Where is that stable at? How did I completely lose already where I'm at? Okay, no, look for Dueling Peaks. Yeah, ooh, there's a rainbow, cool. Where's Dueling Peaks at? So I want to go towards the Dueling Peaks to get to the stable. I can't believe I'm already lost. I'm not going to check my map, I'm not going to do it. I refuse to do that. We are going by instinct, we are playing the game naturally, so we're going to do it that way and run into a bush. I don't want to fight these enemies just yet. I want to register the horse first, and then I'll come back to them. Speed things up. Wow, I cannot believe I lost my sense of direction already. That's Dueling Peaks. I can tell that's Dueling Peaks. I want to go towards that. I can see the shrine. I should be in the right direction now. Okay, very good. Let's go across this way. As you can kind of tell, the horse isn't quite happy with me yet. Just keep spamming that button. And eventually he'll obey it just a little bit more. There's the stable. Okay, good. So what we want to do is get him up to the front, the guy at the front desk here. Apparently you don't have to be on the horse to do this, but I'm always on the horse when I do this. You just want to talk to the guy at the front desk. Yeah, let's actually just jump off the horse. He should stay put.
Hi.
No, is he? Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, so you don't have to be on the horse. For the longest time, I thought you had to be on the horse talking to him in order for him to register the horse. So, yeah, as long as you have the horse, I guess, near you, he'll notice that you caught a horse, and he'll say, hey, do you want to register the horse? In which case, he will say yes. So, I know how. We already did this before, so we'll skip all the explanation. To tell you the truth, I'm still not truly, like, I haven't truly mastered taming horses, because some will be a lot more difficult than that one to tame, and you actually need a lot of stamina to tame them. You'll see why when we get to it. Right. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and register this horse that we got. He's not very good. He's got 2 stars on strength, speed. So yeah, they got strength, speed, stamina, temperament. I don't know what temperament really means. But strength, I guess that's how much damage they do to the enemies, because they can actually hurt enemies. Speed is, you know, self-explanatory. And stamina is, I guess is how many times you can hit the, you know, the dash button. So, and it's a 70% bond, so we're getting close to maxing that out. He'll fully obey us. So, yeah. So, yeah, when you register a horse, it will charge 20 rupees, just for a saddle and bridle. And the nice thing is you can name your horses. I don't know what to name my horses. I'm just gonna call him Bert. I don't know. I'm just gonna come up with regular-ass names for my horses. I just whatever comes to mind. I have no plans. His name is gonna be Bert. And we're going to use them for a little bit. We're going to try to take out some of those enemies with them. But really what I want to start focusing on pretty soon is getting up Dueling Peaks and getting those shrines. That's really my main objective as of this point, is taking care of Dueling Peaks and getting all them shrines. So we'll take the horse for now. Now we can get into horse gameplay. So, yeah, and this is where the whistle comes in. So if you hit down the D-pad, if you're far away from the horse, you can hit down the D-pad to whistle, and that will make them come to you. To be fairly close to them in order for them to hear you. But they can hear you from pretty far away. I'm gonna take out some of these enemies, but I can see some of them guarding some goodies, so definitely want to try to get some of that. Maybe I can get some rupees from them too, or something I can sell from them. When I stock up a lot of monster parts, I might actually try to sell those. A bombable rock there. Let's get rid of these keys. Come on. Wow, this thing does not have any range. Let's get a different weapon. That is horrible. Yeah, the woodcutter's axe is really just for chopping wood. I mean, don't try to use it to fight enemies. It's not very strong. Alright, so now that he's tamed and boarded, or, he's registered to me, he'll obey me a little bit better now. He won't run away if I try to, if I jump off of him. That's what I'm afraid of whenever when I have him wild. I'm always afraid they're going to run away if I jump off of them. So, yeah, let's go ahead and bomb this, figure out what's underneath. Sorry, I haven't sneezed right there. I'm guessing it's a Korok. Nope, it's treasure chest. Let's see what it is. Oh, a new shield. That's nice. Inventory's full. Well, this shield's about to break that I have on. I keep getting prompted with that. So I'll go ahead and drop that. You can see if it's flashing red, it's about to break. So go ahead and we'll drop this. And pick that shield up. And this will be your new shield for a while. 3 defense. That's not bad at this point in the game. Oh, yeah, we'll just get away from these guys. I don't want to... Ow! No, okay, you don't hurt my horse. You do not hit my horse like that. You do not hit my horse like that. We just became friends. Ooh, that makes me mad. I'm sorry, buddy. Here, let me show this off. So you can feed your horses if you hold out food to them. What I noticed is they only really eat, like, apples and carrots and stuff. They don't eat, like, everything you hold out to them. Apples, I know they eat. Pretty much anyone will eat apples. Come on. Come on, buddy. If you don't want it, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he started going after it, and then, well, don't want... Here, want it? No, I'm not wasting time with you thinking about it whether or not you want to eat the apple. Either you want to eat the apple or you don't. So, clearly you're unsure about it. So we're gonna move on. You're not gonna get an apple. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so when I was riding around here trying to tame this guy, I saw tons of bokoblins spread around. So I wanna take those guys out now. I would like to have spears when I'm riding horses. I just find it easier to fight enemies with spears from on horses. I don't know why. Just because you jab straight ahead with them. Okay, let's tame you a little bit more. Come on. You can still do the soothing thing even when you haven't been registered. Alright, we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna just raid this camp here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to do a passing shot. I don't know why I'm using fire arrows, but... Ooh, they're sleeping. I probably should have taken advantage of the fact that they're all sleeping. Now this actually might be a little bit difficult. Oh, I have fire arrows, so I gotta switch to my regular arrows. I got 11 of those. Let's try to get a headshot. No. I challenge myself by getting shots when I'm moving. But it's hard when your horse does whatever the hell it wants. Okay, we're gonna have to jump off this. He ain't giving me a good shot. We're gonna do that. So yeah, you can actually do a leap off of your horse. And, in effect, do one of them, mid-air arrow shots. Run! Oh man, they're attacking my horse now. I don't like that. Get away from me! Nice, spear's gone. Let's get a new weapon. How about this? Maybe we should go with something a little bit stronger. Cause I think I have a couple blue bokoblins on me. I can't tell, but no, that's definitely a blue one. Oh, jump! See, the thing that I really get frustrated with is crouching. I crouch all the time. I'm trying to... Because, the crouching, you do that by holding down the whatever button, the left thumbstick, and then, that's also what you obviously use to move. So, sometimes when I'm in combat, I'll be pressing down on that, and I'll be crouching when I don't mean to be crouching, and crouching keeps you from, like, dodging. It really messes your mobility up. So, if there's anything that gets me killed, it's crouching. So, it's just a bad habit I have in games in general. I'm not really blaming the game on me, it's just a bad habit that I have. I'm a tense player. I hold the controller, tightly, so I push the button. So I tend to push down that button when I don't mean to. So, That kind of sucked. I was trying to dodge the guy, and I was crouching. That's gonna make me sound like a little bitch. I feel bad. So I'm using that. I don't mean to use it as an excuse. I'm admitting to my shortcoming there that I have a bad habit of holding down the crouch button when I'm in combat. Was that enough to unlock that treasure chest? I guess it was. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go ahead and get up here. I can probably go to sleep at the stable to heal the rest of my health. I really shouldn't have wasted that steak to heal me, because if you're nearby a stable or any place you can sleep, it's a good idea just to save your health replenishes for an opportunity to sleep. Now, the thing is, though, sleeping, it does, sleep at a stable does cost money, so it's not free. Lodging's not free. So, you know what, I'm happy enough with my effort, I'm just gonna finish me off with some apples. There's plenty of apples in the world, so we'll do that. I guess I'll just head towards the Dueling Peaks now. I'm getting close to being done with this episode, so I'll get close enough to the point where I'm ready to climb the peaks, and then we'll start climbing them next time. Watch out for those. Yeah, every now and then you'll see some NPCs riding horses too. The thing I love about this game is that you can find NPCs anywhere. It really does make it feel like a more alive world, because the NPCs, unlike in other Zelda games where they kind of stay put in one spot and maybe move around a little bit, these games they travel. Or in this game they travel, the NPCs. So that is pretty cool. I enjoy that. I am not enjoying this horse right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and board him. He's not obeying me quite yet, but I don't really need him anymore. The horses aren't always that useful, because as you'll find, they can't climb, so they can't climb mountains, as you can probably imagine. So they're really difficult to use when you're on mountainous areas. They're only really helpful when you're following like a path. You're gonna notice that all throughout the land there are paths and roads, and you can actually see them on your map. Let's pull the map out. You can see right here, see kind of the yellow, there's a path, like a cross, there's kind of a T here. So these are actual paths that you'll see in the world, and those are really the best places to take your horses. They'll follow those paths pretty well, and yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and board this guy. Put him away and just go on foot. No, I don't want to talk. Fine, you know what? We're just gonna jump off you. He's not obeying me very well. Not at all. He's not eating my food, and I'm not gonna feed him anymore. I'm just gonna have to get a new horse later on. I don't like this one. I don't like Bert. I'm gonna go ahead and board him for now. Probably the first one that I get rid of whenever I need to. I'm just being super mean to Bert. Not mean to be, but, he just wasn't cooperating with me. Okay, where do I want to go? Up. Yeah, this is Dueling Peaks. Okay, let's go in this general direction. I should be getting close to being done with the episode now. Yeah, I could have slept there to make it daytime, but I just don't want to waste the rupees. That's just what I had in the back of my head. Oh, this might be tough to climb right now. I'm gonna try to get a little ways up. This would be one of our first looks at climbing gameplay that isn't like that tutorial area in the Great Plateau where it's obvious where we can stand. This is not so obvious where we can stand, and we have to get used to kind of finding where we can rest at. Hopefully when I get up here, I can... There's a little crevice right there. I should be able to stand there and replenish my stamina. This is going to be tough. Okay, I'm going to try to get as far up as I can and then hold the run button. Okay. I'm just going to be careful not to slide down. See, I'm sliding down a little bit, so I don't want to do that. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So I got what I wanted there. Try to rest a little bit more. Actually, no, this looks like it's pretty flat that I can get on. Yeah, so this is a pretty good example of what climbing gameplay is. It's just like observing the way it's structured and the way, or not structured, but Yeah, structured. I don't know what word to use. I guess this is a good place to stop. Maybe. Or should I just keep going? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going a little bit. This is kind of a boring thing to start a video off with. I don't want to start a video off with climbing, so I'm gonna end this video with climbing. So that's just what I'm gonna do. Because climbing isn't the most exciting part of the game, but there is, there is strategy to it, as I've been saying. You're just observing your surroundings, observing, where I can stand and where I can't stand. I think they made dueling picks pretty doable. Oh man, I have to use the leap of faith! And as you can imagine, if you don't make the leap of faith, you're most likely going to fall and die. At least early on in the game. Should I go a little bit higher? Why not? There's not... I mean, I can probably go around to keep myself from climbing. I don't think I can make that with my stamina. Like, you can just look up at it and you can tell there's nowhere I can stand right there. So, I'm gonna try to find a way around. There's something here. Oh, it's a bird. I don't want that. You can kill the birds and get meat. You'll get, like, poultry meat, which really is the same as regular steak meat that you get from other animals. At least I don't know of any differences between the bird meat and the regular meat. I should be able to get to the top of this. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna be cutting it close. I'm definitely gonna get a stamina upgrade in my next time I get my 4 orbs. So, in which I will be able to get after I do the Dueling Peaks. So, this should be good enough. I'm gonna keep going, get my Leap of Faith right about there. Good enough, good enough, good enough! Just keep holding. I'm gonna kind of slowly regain my stamina. Alright, very good. We're almost there. Actually, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. In this part of it, I can almost run up. I can climb a little bit, but there's plenty of flat spots that I can just kind of run up. So we'll go over here. Oh, I don't know if that leap was a good idea. See, I get impatient when I'm climbing, so I use the leaping a lot more, and it ends up costing me. But see, the thing is, when you're climbing, is when Link's climbing faster, there's a chance he can probably walk or run up that surface when he's climbing a little bit faster. So pay attention to that, because you may be able to let go and start running. Getting close. Yeah, something I can... What is that? Is that a... Oh yeah, it's a regular mining thing. Okay. It took me the longest time, by the way, when I started playing this to figure out how to break these. Like... Ooh, wow, that's pretty good. Sapphire. That's, I think 250 rupees. So that's really good. I'm not gonna sell those right away. If I remember correctly, there's another use for them, but I'm not too sure at this moment. I can't remember. My short-term memory's not that good. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits right here. We're getting close to your shrine. As you can see, there's one right up there. And let's just go ahead and get to the edge of this. Maybe I'll be able to see the other shrine. So, right down there, you can kind of see it. So yeah, there are 2 shrines in the Dueling Peaks right next to each other, and that is what we are going to be tackling next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.